What's up, everybody? It's Heat Over, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. Woo-wee! Let's have a little fun. We're gonna have this is more of a fun, laid-back episode. So I want to get right to it, man. Catch up a little bit, So every time, once in a while, we got to do my thing.
We gotta catch up, man. Yeah, we got a wrestling pay-per-view. Money in the Bank, yeah, from last night. Get that, yeah.
But man, that was a heck of a pay-per-view. So me and the fam, of course, watched that. Man, Drew McIntyre, what is wrong with you? That was just debauchery. It had like you should have waited, bro. Whatever the story is, I get it. But man, I had a recent tournament myself. Me and my daughter went to a tournament in New York. So the first time I ever had a point fighting tournament slash kumite slash open hand. I did my weapons form as well too. So I did weapons, I did open hand, and I did kumite, right? So, went up there. There's the guy, he supported my sensei when he was coming up. So he wanted to show, that same support. And this is one of his tournaments he doesn't really have often a lot. So we went up there and we had a good time. So there were definitely some names mentioned, like Frank Caligari was up there. Caligari, sorry if I butchered your name, buddy. But at the same time, what was great was it was so small, but the venue was beautiful. The school was great. Air conditioning was awesome. I've never been at a karate tournament or any kind of tournament where the air conditioning was just awesome. Man, I felt comfortable all day long. So kudos to the school, and that was at the Salamanca event center, one of the schools up there. Can't really remember which one it was. Just went up there and fought and came home, right? That's what we do. TKO Erie. Oh, yeah, bringing the pain. Yeah. Right. So, anyway, you know, a lot of my team members didn't have a full field to either uh, fight or do any kind of forms in. So a lot of that was kind of washed. But my division was great. There was three other guys in there. One I had known before. His name's Robert. And this other guy, Mark, and this other guy, Ed. Ed knew one of our senseis, recognized my bow style as well, too. From that sensei, asked if that's who taught it to me. That was really cool, because that sensei's Derek. And Derek's been a big, huge part of, as well as Luke and a lot of the other guys at TK Oiri, just really cheering me on at my age and trying to keep up with them. Because again, these guys, I'm double their age, a lot of them. So for me to try to keep up with them, it's chasing time. But but that's the thing about being part of that team is made me so much better. Not only as just a human, but also as a fighter, as a better kata performer, a form specialist. So I finally placed second place only to the Ed guy that asked me about if that was, if I'd been taught that by Derek. And that was really awesome. It really showed that if, and that was the first time I was able to actually do it for Derek in front of him in its format, in its full form without no stops or anything in a tournament atmosphere. I was totally excited. I did get a little jittery. I ran a couple of sections too fast that really should have been more subtle and more slow, more breathing, heavy breathing. But anyway, that's the part about learning it in martial arts is that, you don't just always build off of one thing and stay there. You have to constantly build yourself, constantly learn new things and challenge yourself with new forms. And eventually that will come for me with my open form. I think that time is coming soon. But of course, being 46 now, I have to make sure that I do everything right for my body and that, there's a perfect balance between work and my normal martial arts routine because we go about 4 days a week. So, and then everyday life. So, just trying to live life and have fun because you got to relax. Like that's what today's been all about. So that's why I wanted to catch up, So I did my bow kata, placed second. I was really down on myself about my open hand. I was better than that. I got fourth and I shouldn't have. I beat these other guys a couple other times. But heck, come fighting, there was two people from the same school. And that was the Robert guy and the Mark guy. And I fought Robert first. Robert was my first fight ever. And I gotta say, he's actually fought a lot better than I remember him fighting or seeing him fight over the years. So that was really big kudos to him. Of course, I am a little younger than him. I'm a little faster. I come from a harder hitting school. So he knows he has to kind of play that. The rules were a little different too. Kind of had me thrown off. They did the flag system and then there had to be the presentation and then everybody got set and then they did the flag. Well, here, when they got set, I almost ran and started hitting my dude again because I thought he said go. But then I can't hear out of my left ear, right? So next thing you know, He's saying this word, and Robert comes over and gives me a backhand across my face. And that was about the end of it. I stepped out of bounds, and from there, the beatdown was on. Sorry, Robert. Love man, but hey, happened. Second guy, I don't think he was really in the game. I swear I fought him before, and I think I want to say he was the guy that got a cheesy head blow at the end of the match with 2 seconds left to go up by a point. And so, yeah. Anyway, this guy was I was running all over the the arena. I was just on him. I was running, stopping, juking, running back out, bam, screaming. It was insane. It was fun. It was great. And I took first place. So back on the top. I've only lost 2 fights since August last year. And of course, I'm going to fight in the Summer Shiai and then maybe the one in Erie 2 weeks later. That's a lot to fit in during a summer, though, when you're trying to have fun and go on trips and stuff. So, I just wanted to catch up with my recent tournament. All right, let me cover some of my content coming up at Dr. Roto. So again, get to drroto.com, use code word doc, get in the subs only Discord. I literally was throwing hits in there. And sometimes the parlays are crazy and they don't hit. But today I forgot because I was so busy. I had to work. Then I came home. Then I had to go back and finish. I wanted to clean the dojo, get the dojo ready for another week and just, get everything cleaned up because we've been there working hard. So it's kind of my give back. The person who cleans the dojo is the one that cares the most about it, right? Yeah. So we get up into that. But at the same time, I had all this. I forgot to post these. 2 parlays were badass. Man, in my subs only Discord could have had that. And they've been having a lot of stuff. They had Austin Riley. They had to work on for the weekend. And then last week, I threw in so much great content in there that all hit. So that's, again, why I talk about the subs only Discord and getting to Dr. Roto and just being part of that show, especially during fantasy football season. This is huge, people. This is what you want to do. You want to win your championship? Believe me, we can help you win your championship. We have the right prescription, and that will clear any ailment you have. Oh, yeah. So let's get to it. Of course, coming back for this season will be my hard hits and cool picks. That's my IDP waiver wire article. You get that around Monday night. Also, you get that podcast on Tuesday after, you're getting ready for it. So you get all day Monday or Tuesday to read the article. Then you get my podcast Tuesday, dropped every, either Wednesday or Thursday. Get my feelings of what I felt. Boom. Goes right into my IDP heats of the weeks and my DFS cheat sheet that we do. All of us do a cheat sheet. You can go to the site any time before game day for NFL, and you can see all of our plays. You can see which plays you want to go. Sometimes I might not be, that fantasy expert you're looking for. You could be looking for somebody maybe a little more passive like Trevor, or maybe balls to wall like Lou, or like Mr. Walls himself, Willie Walls. Yeah. Woo! Or just be blocking like Odell and doing your thing and making sure you're visionary. Oh, yeah. Come through with Dr. Roto. Whoever it is, all of us that is who we are at Dr. Roto. And there's so much more than I just mentioned, man. Like I said, it would just take me all day to do a podcast and delay everything to explain everybody's role at our company. You can go there and you can see everybody's role because we have the introduction when it says meet the staff. Yeah. Woo. All right. So you get that. And then, of course, on Friday through Saturday, you get my Bring the Pain hit show, which always, brings the pain. That's when I pick one team or one player and I go after them and say that, they could have had a better day. And because that this guy didn't have this day, I leave that open. That's a fun show. It's always fast. So be prepared. But that's the show you get my Machos pick of the week. Now, with my Machos pick of the week, then you listen to my next show, which was completely one of the best daily fantasy shows in all of the world. I put my name on it. Go check the numbers. Go listen to my last year's, all the picks, all the lineups I give out. Go check the numbers and see how many cash lineups I hit. And then you'll know the greatness that you're dealing with. Yeah. And that is no fact, Jack. Yeah. Woo! That's the truth. Damn. Yeah. So let's get back to it. So you get all those that. Also, Doc wanted me to make sure that I get a little up into since I've been doing a lot of the betting along with Lou for the MLB, I'm going to carry over into the NFL season. But again, you'll have to be in the subs only Discord because my article is going to be defensive driven. It's going to be tackle driven, overs and unders for tackles. That's what it's going to be. That's going to be featured as part of RT Sports, because right now we have a partnership with RT Sports and they're putting our product on their website, which has been awesome. And they have so many ways to win games, and they're doing so many different things. Like, man, I wish I could do the pick'ems. It sucks that Pennsylvania doesn't have the pick'ems, man. They have the DFS version, and the DFS thing is kind of more of a head-to-head, kind of a smaller tournament kind of thing. So it's kind of cool to throw in there and throw some money. I've won some, double ups and things like that, getting in and having some fun with some of those leagues. So you definitely want to get to RT Sports to check out that format and everything else like that they going on. They have like a home run leagues, things like that. So yeah, check them out and check out the work at Dr. Roto. That's all I said is we're going to make sure that I have that betting article. So that's the one I'm going to be adding this year. So again, Ultra Contrarian show combined with the Macho pick of the week gives you that. I got you defensively. I got you DFS wise. And I got you because everything we do at Dr. Roto is so that you can win your daily fantasy leagues every single day and through the weeks and win that money so that you could take that money and throw it on your high stakes championships so that you could win a championship. And always remember that we will get your back. Last year, we had so many champions or come up short of the championship, but still get paid out for second place money, third place money, just because, you don't take the overall money. You keep going. Look, in my one league, I have won in the past 4 years. I've won 2 championships and a third and a fourth place amongst other themed weeks. I've not paid for this league in almost 5 years. This year's paid for. Now I just get to go back in there and kick some more butt. And I got a better draft pick because last year I was a champion. This year I'm third. So I get a couple places up. Hey, we're searching for them small wins, people. Giving me a couple picks ahead of somebody else in a draft is like literally feeding frenzy for Shark. And I ain't just talking about Shark Week. That's why there's a splatter. Batter. Yeah. Woo! All right. So another one thing I want to do is I do have other on top of the other articles that I got coming out. So I have my LA Rams preview coming out. Also, I have my AFC North breakout candidate article coming out. I have another article about a mock draft that I did, but I want to do something special for all of you. I want to do an article. I want to do a live mock draft straight up, just like this right here. And you guys can see how I pick as I go through all these things. And it could be like, there could be some people on auto pick and things like that, but I just want to at least do it and talk with it. Now, of course, it's going to be, gung ho. It's going to be probably 30 seconds per pick. So I'm going to have to go boom, 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 boom. But at the end, when we get to sit back and look at that whole team and see, how the picks went down and everything like that, I thought it'd be really fun for, to do that with all of you instead of just giving you a write up and then doing another podcast that I've already done. I want to give you that for this other article, of course, but I want to give you a live draft. I want you to do something and so you could watch it, with me and see how that goes. All right. Well, everybody have a great day. Enjoy. And always remember to bring the pain. Ooh, yeah.